happy holidays. Miss Ashley here, and today we're going to look at one of the most popular Christmas traditions. Today, making gingerbread houses is a Christmas tradition which began in Germany during the 16th century. While today we decorate them with frosting and candy, they originally were decorated with gold leaf and foil. They became even more popular once the story Hansel and Gretel was written by the brothers Grimm. In the story, Hansel and Gretel stumble across a house in the woods made entirely of sweet treats. Today, we are going to make a simple A-frame version of a gingerbread house using graham crackers, frosting, and candy. Let's get started. Alrighty, so I've got all my supplies ready. I have my graham crackers. There's 4 out here, but we're really only going to need 3. I've also got some gummy bears, a marshmallow that I'm actually going to put inside the house. It'll help it be a little more stable, and my frosting to hold everything together, and my sprinkles. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to take 3 of my graham crackers. So really, it's going to end up looking like this when we are done. So I'm going to go ahead and open my frosting, and I used some cookie icing, and you just squeeze it out of this package. But you can also have like cake frosting and put it in a Ziploc bag and cut the bottom out so you can pipe it out, or you can get a piping bag. And so I'm just going to place the marshmallow on its side in the middle of the graham cracker. I'm just gonna kind of hold it there. Now I'm going to kind of see where my graham cracker is going to touch the other graham crackers and the marshmallow, and then I'm going to frost those accordingly. So I'm going to do 3 lines of frosting. So 1 at the bottom, 1 at the top, and 1 a little bit below the top line. That's going to be the part of the frosting that touches the marshmallow. So I'm going to set that aside for a moment. And I'm going to frost my other graham cracker piece. I'm just going to do the same thing, run some frosting along the bottom and along the top, and then a little bit in the middle. Okay, I'm going to set that frosting aside. And then I'm just going to attach them to each other. And I even add just a little bit more at the top, just to seal it nice and good. Now, you might want to hold it, just push it together just a little bit for just a minute or so. You will want to set this aside to let it dry for about an hour. That will give the frosting enough time to harden up. And then you can go ahead and decorate it. So I have already done 1, so I'm going to trade these out. So you can see I did the same thing. I've got my frosting on the top. It did drip a little bit on the inside, but that is totally okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and open my sprinkles. And I'm going to get my cookie icing. And I used white, but you can really use any color you want. I just wanted it to look like snow. So I'm going to just kind of pipe it all along the side. Just kind of make it drizzle down a little bit just to make it kind of look like snow. I'm going to do that on both sides. Then I'm going to add my sprinkles. Just going to kind of put them on, let them catch. And I did this on a plate just so it'll catch everything. All right. Then I also have some little gummy bears. So I am going to put them on the inside so there's not any frosting on the bottom here. So I'm gonna attach them there. I'm gonna go ahead and close this so I don't spill my sprinkles all over. So I'm just gonna take my little gummy bears and I'm going to put some frosting on the bottom just like I did with the marshmallows. And I'm just going to stick them on the inside. So this will be a little gummy bear cabin. All right, and there you have a really easy graham cracker A-frame gingerbread house that you can make in pretty much no time at all, even though you do have to let the icing set for a while, but I just gave it an hour. You could probably let it set for a little less time than that. And you can make lots of these. So thank you for joining me and making this today, and I hope you have fun making your own A-frame gingerbread house.